It's 2024 and we're here sharing our ins and outs for social media in the new year.
So I guess the first major in would be humanizing your business on social, no matter what your industry is, especially, the meta platforms, TikTok, things like that.
Definitely. And I think that overly promotional content is out. It's been out for a while, and I think we're going to see a steady decline throughout the year of that sort of content, especially as people crave more authenticity and they crave something they can relate to.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Another out I have is following everybody you see in your feed just for the sake of it, just trying to get your name out there. While it does get your name out there, it's not necessarily a tactful strategy. I just think you should curate your feed to people that are going to benefit you in the long run. So your partners, community pages.
I think what that leads into for an in is to be patient in growing your KPIs. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I think an engaged following isn't either. So make sure you're giving yourself time to test, fail, and learn on social.
Definitely. And on the note of an engaged following, that overly inflated thought leadership, arrogance, and egos, especially we see it on LinkedIn quite a bit, that's going to be out for 2024, especially, again, as people are craving something they can relate to, something that's authentic. I think people are just going to get sick of it.
Yeah, I think people are tired of the cringe-worthy LinkedIn posts. You're even seeing a shift where people actually respond well to self-deprecation, and that just further proves like this cultural shift away from that inflation or ego.
Our next in is creating efficiencies in your content strategies.
Yeah, 2024 budgets are pretty tight. So you really want to be smart with the way you're creating your content. You want to make an ecosystem so that you can have that long form content and turn it into short form and reuse it on multiple platforms.
Yeah, and I think spending time and resources without having a plan or a why, and you have all this content, you have no idea what to do with it, that's definitely out for 2024.
True. If it's not strategic, get it out. And then I guess last but not least, my in for 2024 is authentic representation of your business and your consumers or clients through your socials. So that means no more stock imagery.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a way with relying on stock photos and imagery for your brand and for your creative on social. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more candid photos, around the office, in the field, a lot of team photos, and people respond well to it. The human interest side.
True. Very true. So that is our ins and out list for 2024. Let us know what yours are in the comments.